Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hi, Bella. Good to see you in here. Oh no, I feel like my lipstick's doing weird things. This is why I quit wearing the red because I feel like it bleeds. But anyway, that is not what today's chat is about. I do want to tell everybody happy Valentine's Day, happy Super Bowl. Who's everybody rooting for? I know most of my viewers are here in California. I think the Eagles and the Chiefs are playing. By the way, Debbie, if you are watching or if you're about to stop watching, today is a great day to go to the movie theater. If you don't like crowds, movie theaters are generally dead on Super Bowl Sunday. And on a side note, I'm wondering if the laundromat is also dead today because I definitely need to do some laundry today. But I don't want to go if the laundromat's going to be crowded. I feel like everybody is at home watching the Super Bowl or watching the ads or watching the Rihanna concert, as everybody's calling it, which I think is super cute. So, yeah. So Myra, you are correct. This month is the last for the pandemic. EBT. I did want to talk about that today. So let's talk about what we want to talk about today. There has been a news article, an update on whether we owe taxes on the stimulus, specifically here for the state of California, whether we owe taxes on the middle class tax refund, the MCTR money. The news article that I read said that we do not owe federal taxes on that money. We knew that we weren't going to owe state taxes on that. Now the IRS has come out and said that we do not owe federal taxes on that either. So I will pull up that article and reference it in just a second for you guys. And then unfortunately, the extra SNAP benefits are also ending. To me, this is like the worst timing ever. Well, maybe not ever, but like it's not good timing to end it while inflation is causing prices of eggs to be sky high. I just saw that I went to Ralph's last night, and eggs are $5.99 for a dozen. And while that's better than the $7.99 and $8.99 I've been seeing, it's just too high. And so to have this combination of really high food cost on a lot of standard staple items in combination with ending SNAP, it bothers me. The reason why we were getting extra SNAP is because of the pandemic, though. So they've declared the pandemic over, and now they're ending the extra SNAP benefits as well. Debbie, I don't know how the green chia pet is, but I'm starting to set up this room again for filming, and I made sure to get this little green guy. The chia pet, he grew really fast, and I had to take like all of the stuff off him, but I have enough that I can make him again, so maybe we'll do that. Probably not today. Ooh, I have my lights set up, but I just stepped on them and tripped over them. Okay. Mr. David says, can you help me? I'm on EDD and I start a new job. Do I need to contact EDD or just stop certifying that I'm starting a new job? You can really do either. There is a box. It's okay to just stop certifying. However, and this actually happened to one of my coworkers. My coworker was like, Shelly, can I get unemployment benefits while I'm going back to work? And like, I work with him. I know how many hours he works. And I was like, no, you can't get unemployment. But then I remembered that he had like a partial week. So it might be worth it your first couple of weeks where you're training or where it's like maybe not your regularly scheduled hours to go ahead and continue certifying for benefits and let the system tell you if you are earning too much to qualify for anything. Because remember, EDD doesn't count the first 25%, I believe, of what you make. So they don't start deducting until a certain threshold. So like for my coworker, I feel like he had like a partial week. where he got partial benefits. Then on your unemployment benefits, there's a section where you can check that you've returned to work full time. You're certainly welcome to do that, or you can just stop certifying. That's okay as well. Um, yeah, so it's really kind of up to you. There's a box to let it know if you've returned to work full time, but many people, myself included, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I wound up on unemployment for a little bit there in the kind of middle of 2022 for the second time in my life. And now I'm back at work full time. I just quit certifying. That's what I did. So yeah. Okay. Bella says, when you started a new job, you noted that on your certification from EDD. That's what you did. Yeah. And that's certainly one of the options. For me, I don't know why I didn't like just go on and officially tell them. I think because I was like, it doesn't necessarily matter. I've had like my contact from the EDD say it's fine to just stop certifying. That doesn't hurt anything either. Basically, when you don't certify, it just, that's another way of letting them know, hey, I don't need these benefits anymore. But yeah, there definitely is a certification question that says like there's a box where you can check that you've gone back to work full time. Okay. Debbie says that this is the wrong pet. He's happy today. Because we've got the Super Bowl, and we're happy that we do not need to pay taxes on the middle class tax refund. There's also a tip in case anybody has still not received their middle class tax refund. I'm going to pull up a Facebook page and I'm going to show you guys what they say you can do if you still need to claim it. Hi, Joy's Life. Joy's Life says hello to everyone else as well. Good morning. Movie report. What's doing well and what's not. So first of all, Debbie, in case you missed it, Super Bowl Sunday is a great day to go to the movie theater if you want to have the theater almost entirely to yourself. I would imagine that that's even more true in states where the teams are from. But even here in California, we don't have any teams playing today in the Super Bowl or at the Rihanna concert, but it'll still be a pretty slow day to go to the movies. People are seeing 80 for Brady. Hi, Mickey. It's good to see you in here. So 80 for Brady is fun. I might want to take my mom to see that. I don't know. We've got M. Night Shyamalan's Knock at the Cabin is doing well, but mixed reviews. A Man Called Otto with Tom Hanks. People like that one, a little bit mixed reviews. Then a film called Living is doing pretty well. That's a remake, I want to say, of a subtitled film, but people say that this one does the original justice. And then The Fablemans is doing well. And like basically right now, everything that's nominated for an Oscar is doing well. So the theater where I work, we are playing Everything Everywhere All at Once again, and that's doing well. That's a fun film. It has a fun message. To me, it took them a while to get there, but it does it in a way that's really fun. Also, it's got Data from the Goonies, and he sounds exactly the same. So when you hear his character speak, you're like, oh my God, this is that kid Data from the Goonies. And so that's kind of nostalgic. Okay, Bella, you felt that you didn't want to burn your bridges with EDD in case you ever needed UI in the future. Yeah, it's probably better to, I don't know. I'm not sure that that matters to tell it like you went back to work or not. I think they assume that you've gone back to work if you just quit certifying. Okay, let's look at this article about the middle. What do you guys want to see first? Do you guys want to see the article about how we don't owe taxes on the middle class tax refund or any other stimulus if you're from another state and you received it? Or do you guys want to see how to get the middle class tax return if you haven't already? I think let's do that first. So I got to pull up Facebook for that. Give me 1 second. I know that I'm not sharing. Ooh, and you guys, I started doing something. Well, I didn't start doing something. I did not start. I got a Tiki mug, and it's expensive, and I don't wanna have that as a hobby, I don't think, except I kinda do. Except apparently that's an expensive hobby, and I wanna save money, so having, like, a little inner dilemma there. Okay, California stimulus check, I believe, is the one that we're going to share. Let me hit share screen. Oh, taxes. Dang it. Okay, Bella, let me do this real quick because I already started looking for I already started looking. Okay, I'll grab the tiki mug. I'll grab the chia pet from the kitchen, which is like right outside the blue door. Then I'm going to do that afterwards. First, we're going to look at how to get that middle class tax refund if you haven't on the Facebook group. Then I'll grab the stuff, then taxes. Okay, share screen. I'm going to have to I gotta take off my glasses. Okay, hold on. I'm sharing the right thing. Okay. So this is a comment from 22 hours ago. It's saying, I haven't received my California stimulus check. Oh, and some people are getting like the 1099s and they still haven't even received it. Okay. So he says, I called and they printed the card, but that it hasn't been sent. And his last name starts with C. And then there's all these comments. Okay. So, and then this person calls it the gas rebate, which a lot of people did. Okay. So it's saying call 800-240-0223. You guys know, I just want to confirm that that is the right number. And I believe it is, but I'm going to share this tab. We're going to scroll down to the bottom here so that I can confirm that that's a real number to the franchise tax board. Okay. And it's more, this is for the debit card, right? So this is the debit card phone number that is officially listed on the franchise tax board's website. So 800-240-0223 is a valid number. And I'm going to go back to sharing this page and I'm going to make sure. Okay. Good morning, Sugar Sprinkles. Oh, okay. Hold on, you guys. We are going to go to the tax page, but in 1 second. Okay. So the number for the card, 800-240-0223. They're saying press 1 for English, listen to everything, then hit 3, then hit 1, then enter the last 6 digits of your social security number, then your zip code, and then it'll ask if you want to expedite the card. And they're saying that they clicked yes. They're saying that they said it'll take an $8 transaction fee, but then that they didn't actually take it. And you'll have it in 2 business days, and it worked for them. And then Kelly's saying that that's how she got it. So yeah. I have not verified that. I can't really verify it because I got mine with no problems, but that is the number to call. So I would try that. Okay. Now, Miss Sea Sailor, you are very welcome. Okay, Debbie's also asking if I'm going to be on Monday night. So lately I've been working Monday nights. That is why I haven't been on. So I do work tomorrow night and I am just like, I'm trying to get in the groove of this new job. I don't know why I quite haven't yet. It is a little bit of a longer commute for me. It's in an area where I grew up. And I love the area, and the commute's not bad given the distance and given the freeways that I have to pass. But I just think it's taking a little bit extra time. And then, like last night, no, not last night, but not last night, but the night before, I was on my way home and they completely shut down the freeway to fix it. And I was like, no, my commute should only take like 15 minutes on the way home at night, but it took an hour. So anyway, I'm having trouble getting everything timed, and I don't think I'll go live Monday night. Okay, Taxes on this stimulus money. Okay. And Mickey is saying, you went to file your taxes, but California website is telling us to wait until the taxes ability on that little stimulus. So it should be ready almost now. But Bella, you're seeing the same thing. Okay. So maybe wait a little bit longer. Um, the IRS has come out and said that it's not taxable though. So we're going to Google this. Uh, stimulus taxable. That's what we're doing it. Okay, now this dang Washington Post article, I wasn't able to oh nope, they've already had an update on this. So it says the IRS plans to rule. Sorry, guys. That's from 2020. Okay, come on. Okay, we're going to try and click this one, but last time I hit a paywall. Oh, is it letting me? No, it's not letting me. Do I want to? Let's see here. Okay, you guys know that's my email anyway. So let's see. Start reading. All right. I don't know. Sign in. Let's try to do this, you guys. Let's try this. Okay, great. Is it gonna let me in? Okay, great. What offer? Oh, I don't wanna do that. Oh my goodness, not now. Did I just pay for something? Who knows? Fill in later. Not now. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right page. Yes. Okay. Oh, sugar sprinkles is at work. Uh-oh. Let me check my Instagram after this. Bargainholic. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Oh, the Facebook group was California Stimulus Check, and it's run by the people at Claimer. But that doesn't mean that there's not good information in there. There is good information in there. And also, Claimer will help you call the Franchise Tax Board. I don't recommend them for that. Also, it is tax time. If you need to use them to call the IRS, they help call the IRS as well. But I really hope that nobody needs to use them for a while. Okay. Let's see here. IRS clears confusion over state stimulus payments in more than 20 states because California was not the only state to get this stimulus. They were the only one to get this stimulus, but other states gave out their own form of stimulus. Article is by Jacob Bogich. Okay. It's a 4-minute read, apparently. Okay. The IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, will not collect federal taxes against state-issued inflation relief payments or tax refunds, the agency said Friday, a reprieve for tens of millions of taxpayers who received the subsidies. The IRS had previously asked taxpayers to hold off on filing their returns as officials determined if the state payments were federally taxable, an unusual statement for an agency that has long called for submitting returns as quickly as possible. Tax filing season began January 23rd. And they're saying Friday, and this article came out Friday, February 10th. So this is when this came out. So Friday's announcement means taxpayers in more than 20 states can now file their taxes. Residents of Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Maine, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island will not have any taxes collected against state payments or tax refunds and do not need to report them on their returns, the agency said. The IRS said the payments made by those states were for the promotion of the general welfare or as a disaster relief payment and therefore are not federally taxable. People in Georgia, Massachusetts, South Carolina, and Virginia will have to report the state payments as income unless the recipient claimed the standard deduction or itemized deductions but did not receive a tax benefit, the IRS said. Okay. Then we have IRS policy on state inflation payments. The IRS will not tax most state inflation relief payments, but will tax others under certain conditions. Okay, so we're just going to highlight. So this teal color here is not taxed, and this mustard brown color is taxed under certain conditions. So California, we're not taxed, and then dang it. So the brown ones are Georgia, Massachusetts, South Carolina, and Virginia. Please don't ask me which one of these mustard colored ones is which, because I don't know. I'm terrible. I feel like this is Massachusetts. And that's Virginia. Nope, I don't know, guys. I do not know my states. And there's like a map behind me, so one would think that I would be better at this. Anyway, okay. Flush with excess. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I guess this is the start of a sentence. Flush with excess revenue stemming from wage gains in 2021 and 2022, nearly 24 states issued payments to combat inflation over the summer. California's middle class tax refund distributed payments between $200 and $1,050. Close to 16 million Californians have received the payout already, and 23 million are eligible. Wait, what? Why is it switching to that? So 7 million people haven't received the payouts. Is that what this is saying? That's what this seems to be saying. Anyway, New York awarded inflation relief payments worth $270 for average to low income residents and enacted rent and property tax relief. Oregon sent one-time $600 checks to low income households, and Georgia gave tax filers a $500 credit after they submitted their 2021 return. The decision on state payments came on the same day that the IRS reported encouraging service numbers. According to a Treasury Department official who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss internal data, the agency has answered 88.6% of its phone calls from the start of tax filing season through February 4th, up from the 13% of calls answered during the 2022 tax season and 11% the year before, making claimer less necessary. Factoring in callers who reached automated phone and chat support, 93.3% of taxpayers were able to reach IRS resources since the start of tax filing season through February 4th. Those automated tools are a major advancement for the outdated taxpayer service systems, allowing filers to obtain basic data without phoning IRS call centers. The Inflation Reduction Act, backed by President Biden and other prominent Democrats, provided the IRS $80 billion in additional funding over 10 years to improve services and strengthen tax enforcement for high-income earners and corporations. The tax agency... Okay, I'm going to quit reading some of this right before the end, but I do want to scroll back up and just show this headline again. The IRS clears confusion over state stimulus payments in more than 20 states. And it did say that they previously told them to hold off on filing taxes, but the IRS service will not collect federal taxes against state-issued inflation relief payments or tax refunds. which is a reprieve for tens of millions of taxpayers who received the subsidies. And I already kind of feel like you guys are going to say, well, should I like file an amended tax return if I already filed? And I would not recommend that yet. I would just kind of see if they can sort it out on their own. That would be my recommendation. Okay, Mickey, if we file our taxes and don't claim it, will they just beg the money back? I don't think so. I'm so tired of paying more money on my taxes than Donald Trump. I'm retired and still pay 11% federal taxes. I'm sorry. High spell legacy like death. Happy Valentine's Day. Choice Life. We got ours a week and a half ago. It came in a card. We usually do direct deposit for our taxes. So I was surprised it came that way. You almost didn't think we were going to get it. Yeah, a lot of people thought that. Okay. And then luxury and gift taxes might just bite us in California. Well, I hope not. Okay. I'm going to go get the Chia Pet. I'm going to go get the Tiki mug. Is there anything else I'm supposed to get out of my kitchen? I don't know. I'm going to go grab those two things and I will be right back. So I'm going to show you guys the Tiki mug. We also are going to talk about Snap. And yes, I'm kind of wearing a businessy shirt with jeans. So don't judge. All right. Anyway, hold on. Ouch, just got shot. Okay. Also, if you can see my messy table, yes, it is a messy table. And I need to clean it. Okay, so I have all the things. Okay, so Debbie, if you're watching, this is the little green guy, Chia Pet. And yes, I still need to grow him. And sorry that we just switched from talking about taxes to talking about Chia Pets. That's how these streams go sometimes. So he has so right now he doesn't have his seeds on him, but he really grew really well. So well that I already had to take the chia seeds off of him and grow again. And then you guys asked me about a Tiki mug. So this is what it is. All right. The day my mom and I went to the emergency room, afterwards, after she got the all clear, I drove to Disneyland Resort. Now, my mom can't really walk around Disneyland, but we took her to Trader Sam's, which is like a tiki bar, and I got a tiki mug. So tiki mug is like this style. This is a piranha fish. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. We're going to remove the tax screen for a second. We'll probably bring it back. Okay. So this is the tiki mug. It's a piranha from Trader Sam's at the Disneyland Resort. And so it says, it's got its little sticker. And it says, it's from the Enchanted Tiki Bar. And this is the second edition. And it was made in China. But anyway, so I haven't used it. It's brand new. I definitely... expensive hobby. So I think this is going to be the one and only Tiki mug. We're not doing that again. Okay. And then Debbie wants to see the Chia Pet. But sometimes these Tiki mugs increase in value. I feel like I'm going to drop it. Okay. So this is the Chia Pet. So he already grew and I took all the stuff off him except for, I guess, some of this. That kind of looks like a bird duty, but it's not. So he grew really, really well. And I did post a picture of that in the chat. And then he got so overgrown that the weight of the chia seeds just kind of peeled back in a shelf. And I do have enough chia seeds that I can coat him a couple more times. So it's the Chia Pet. I only put the chia seeds because it said on his little carrier package. And then they just kind of came off. I think I'm supposed to scrub it a little bit, gently with a toothbrush. Okay. What other questions? I know he's bare because I took everything off because it says to. I think it's only supposed to last 14 days. Okay. Snap benefits. Let's talk about that really quick. we'll go back to the finance stuff. My mom thought that the extra payments, so the extra payments do end in February, but they get paid out in March. And I read that they're going to pay out on March 26th. And I can show you guys what I was reading for that. So yeah, hold on. I wish that I could share. Oh, let me put the styrofoam back on that piranha. But anyway, okay. Joy's life. Let's answer this about the taxes before. So we don't pay taxes on it. I missed that. Sorry. Your husband ended up calling. Let me add that back to the stream. And no. So right there at the top, that's highlighted. The Internal Revenue Service will not collect federal taxes against any state issued inflation relief payments or tax refunds. The agency said this past Friday, February 10th. A reprieve for tens of millions of taxpayers who received the subsidies. Hi, Jeff. I'm sorry I missed the party again. I'm back at work on weekends, which makes it tricky. Okay, the cat is good. He was outside meowing. Sometimes when I come home from work, he likes to come in the front door and then meow to be let out the back door because he's still mostly an outside cat. Okay, so yeah, the taxes, we are not supposed to have to pay it on the middle class tax refund, the MCTR. The IRS has officially said that. Some of you guys, though, are reporting that when you go to file taxes, so sometimes, even though the IRS has ruled on this, sometimes it takes the tax software a little while to catch up. So that would be a reason to potentially wait maybe a couple more weeks to file your taxes. I know for myself, I actually, you guys know I like Webull. I always have them linked in the description down below. So I do some trading with them. I do some stock and crypto trading on Robinhood. So I need to wait. I did sell some stocks this year in order to pay last year's tax bill. Last year I owed a lot on taxes. I made a lot, not like a crazy amount, but I made like a decent amount on YouTube, and I had to pay those taxes for that would have been 2021 in 2022. And when I did that, I sold some stocks in 2022 in order to pay my tax bill. And so I have to wait on that. Okay, let me see. Hold on one second. One of you had the comment about this. So where is it? Okay. So Mickey, you were the one that said you went to file your taxes, but the California website is telling us to wait until the tax abilities on that little stimulus. So basically, they're just probably updating their software. That is going to take maybe a week or two. So maybe wait an additional week or two to fully file your taxes. It should be done by then because, yeah, the IRS has said that they're not taxing it at the federal level, and the state of California had already said that they were not going to tax it on the state level. Okay. Nope. Yeah. So Mickey, the state of California has already said that they wouldn't text it. And yeah, of course, Joy's life. I enjoy I like sharing with you guys, and I like showing you guys the sources that I'm using so that you know that where it comes from and all of that. The article that I have up is from the Washington Post. Let me try and go though to the Franchise Tax Board because Mickey, I want to show you that they've already said in writing that the state of California is not going to tax it. So hold on one second. Believe that it's already on here. Okay. Now let's just hit this because there's right at the top. I don't know if you see that. So I'm back on the franchise tax board. And that little pink line right at the top says IRS issues tax guidance on middle class tax refund payments. And that's as an announcement. I guess I'll go ahead and leave this. Oh, okay. This is the IRS website, which is probably going to be better. Let me make sure I'm sharing that. Yes, I am. Okay. IRS issues guidance on state tax payments to help taxpayers. The Internal Revenue Service provided details today clarifying the federal tax status involving special payments made by 21 states in 2022. And this is, again, the date there, February 10th. I don't know why my IRS thing is looking stretched, but anyway. The IRS has determined that in the interest of sound tax administration and other factors, taxpayers in many states will not need to report these payments on their 2022 tax return. Okay, so payments from the following states fall in the category, and the IRS will not challenge the treatment of these payments as excludable for federal income tax purposes. Excludable means not included, they are excluded. And that those states are Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Maine, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York too. That's a typo. Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. Okay. And then some states, depending on the circumstances, may or may not be taxable. Georgia, Massachusetts, South Carolina, and Virginia. Okay. Dang it. Okay. But let's go back to the franchise tax board. Oops. Is it sharing? Yes, it is. Okay. So it should say on this page that it's not taxable by the state. Concerns with your payment? I don't think that's it. Oh, my tummy's bothering me. I might have to end this early again. Okay. Taxable income. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read this and then we're just going to end it. Okay, taxable income. The MCTR payment is not taxable for California state income tax purposes. You do not need to claim the payment as income on your California income tax return. And they have just now decided, not the franchise tax board, the IRS, that it's not taxable on the federal level either. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Please take a moment and like the video. Unfortunately, I will not be live tomorrow. Yeah, Joy's Life. Super glad to look that up for you. And that's based because Mickey wanted to know. And like, we all really want to know. We all have a lot of these same questions, and I'm always curious. Yeah, my stomach has not been able to like handle coffee as well as it used to. So sorry if that's too much information. Anyway, thank you. Have a great day. Let me know who you're rooting for the Super Bowl, and let me know what your plans are for Valentine's Day. And to anyone who doesn't have a Valentine, I love you. All right. Thanks for watching Shelly's Millions. I will see you next time.